All right, y'all. Today I want to talk to y'all about mustard seed faith. Happy Business Savvy Sunday. We tapped into our church, girl. This gonna be quick. We gonna talk about this while I make me some tea, bitch. All right. So first things first. Let me give y'all a helpful healing girl hint. For all my people, I am a naturalist. I'm a herbalist. I do not like to take any medicine if I do not have to. So I have really bad allergies. But a holistic girl helpful hint is get raw honey from the region that you're in and take a teaspoon of it every day, and that will act as your allergy medicine, because essentially you'll be ingesting like the pollen from the bees. It like, if you know, you know, bitch. If you want to have a conversation or you want me to make a reel about it, we can. But to our future presentation. So one, I want to know if y'all understand. Hold on, cause this cup dirty. It got something in it. But I want to know if y'all understand how big a mustard seed is. That water about to be hot. Hot. Steaming relations. But I just don't want my glass to break. Hold on. All right. So a mustard seed is, so I like charcuterie boards. And so I went to, there's a place, what is it? I can't, Essex, in Uptown Charlotte. There's a restaurant and they give you a charcuterie board, and in it you can get like different types of sauces, and they gave you a mustard sauce, and in the mustard sauce they had mustard seeds. So a mustard seed is like, I'm talking about little like that. And that's all that God requires of you to receive his blessings. He say, I just need you to have a mustard seed of faith. And my question today is, do you know why God said you gotta have mustard seed faith? Because God understands how fucked up this earth is. He understands the human, I'm gonna call it a condition. We're gonna think of it as a illness, a sickness. The human condition comes with many side effects, and disbelief and the ability to be persuaded is definitely one of them. And so God knows that on this earth, when you're inundated with reality, many realities outside of your own realities, it can become extremely hard to have faith in something that is not evident or that you do not see every day. Just for the mere presence of, if you don't use it, you lose it. Like the idea of, if you don't see it, or if you don't see it, it's not there. Like it's like it's hard to believe in something you don't see, especially in a world where materials are valued more than anything else. Something that's tangible is more valuable than a thought, which is silly, because what's more valuable than the tangible thing is the thing that has the ability to produce something tangible, because that thing wasn't here until something thought of it. But you value the thing more than you value the person that thought of it. But that's neither here nor there. Or a person's ability to think of it. But that's another tangent, not how I planned it. We're going back to mustard seed faith. I hope you can keep up. I hope my muddling is not too loud. And I think I'm going to muddle strawberry. And I think I'm good. All right, so with this idea of mustard seed faith, God understands how hard it is to believe in him. And not only that, in the midst of doubt, if we go back to Noah's Ark, I'm 110% sure when he was building that ark, there were so many people who doubted him. When David went against Goliath, when Daniel was in the lion's den, when Jonah was in the whale's belly. But it had to be a small part of him. And that's all God requires. It's a little bit. You don't even, never too much, never too much. It don't take too much to please God. It don't take his standards. They high, but they not really too high. You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying this because I want you to understand that faith wavers. As long as you human with this human condition and this human experience, God expects, he understands, he knows, he calculated in his equation when he was setting the stars that you would doubt. He was like, you would be crazy not to doubt. So God don't God don't want you to follow him blindly. God don't want no slaves. That's what people always ask, if God, then why would God, if God is real, then why doesn't he just do this, or why doesn't he make, God don't want no fucking slave. Like, God understand that it's better to be loved than to be feared. Like, God want people who willingly take up their cross and come and follow him. He don't want to have to whip you in it. He don't want to have to manipulate you into it. He don't want to have to fight you into it. He don't want to have to force you into submission into it. He just wants you to willingly want to take up your cross and come and follow him. And people get their own. And I'm just one of them people that's going to try to lead you to the boy. Look, I don't know. This all I know about him. This is what he has done for me and my life. My mustard seed has sprouted into a mustard. What comes from a mustard seed? Mustard greens. I got mustard greens, bitch. I see in my tarot deck card, the order card, like God has ordered my steps, and I have a whole bunch of little mustard, because I planted a mustard seed here and a mustard seed there and a here mustard seed there, mustard seed everywhere, mustard seed. And when you plant all of the mustard seeds, what you will get? A whole bunch of mustard greens. And what is greens? It's whatever. It's something tangible. But that's all God said you need to believe in him. So I use God. I take his belief and I place it in everything that I do. And when I just use that little special mustard seed ingredient, I start to see things sprout. And God lets me know certain things in certain seasons. Walk into your season. God lets me know certain things, to what to sow in certain seasons, and understand that it doesn't happen overnight. That certain plants take nurturing. Listen, to keep that mustard seed, because listen, okay, let's finish up this mustard seed faith idea. Okay, so once you plant this or have this mustard seed faith, you gotta nurture it. Bitch, you don't just have the faith and it's just there. It's like, oh, I got faith and so that's all. No, bitch, holding on to faith take work. It's an act. Faith without works is dead. Exactly. It's going to die. Your dream, whatever you feel, is going to die if you don't take the time to put the work into it. So once you have that mustard seed faith in whatever you believe that God is going to do for you in your life, you got to nurture it every day, because every day that you don't have that actual mustard green or whatever it is seed that you planted, you begin to doubt God, but you can't doubt him. It's a song, an old song that say, you can't make me doubt him. It ain't nobody on this earth. Not my mama, not my daddy, not my sister, not my brother. It ain't nobody on this earth that can make me say God ain't real. I'm not going to even play like that on a movie, bitch. You're a nut. You can't pay me to say God ain't real, because that's a lie. I act like a whole bunch of shit, but I never act like God not real. Because I've had mustard seeds of faith and I've planted them, and I'm intelligent enough to be able to pick up a pattern that, hey, if I have faith and I just plant this seed and I see, okay, I planted this seed and it grew, I planted this seed and it grew, and I planted this seed and it grew, I'm not disillusioned to believe if I plant another seed, it's not going to grow. Some people, they plant seed after seed after seed and they still doubt God. And I ain't one of them. I've seen them do it for me too many times. All right, let me get my water so we can finish this tea. The T says, trust your identity, be in touch with your reality. It says, what belongs to you shall come to you. And I know that because I trust God. So that's it. That's all I want to tell y'all about mustard seed faith. You got to have faith, and don't be disillusioned that when God blessed you he won't do it again and again and again. And if something's not coming up with the blessing, ask yourself, have you nourished it?